My mic is not... Is it on? Are we good? Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Metroid Prime. It is time to continue with some, actually, like, really good game. Really good game. Is my mic on? Is it on now? Okay, it's on now. I can hear it now. It's weird. I just... There's sometimes I look at the button and I don't see the button, like, flashing. If it's flashing, it's muted. And sometimes I click it and you don't hear the, like, the pop sound from the Blue Yeti to be like, oh, hey, it's recording. I don't get it. But that's fine. We're back. We are back. Going to be playing some Metroid Prime. Guys, welcome to a late night stream. I am going to try and keep my voice down for this stream. My voice is okay, but I just did an hour and 30-minute recording session. Keeping it a surprise. I still have to do the art for it. But keeping it a surprise what the recording was, but I think you guys will like it. It's a new series to the channel for that. Anyways, I'm going to make sure we are clear on the stream here. It looks like we are good to go. So, let's continue our little journey through Metroid Prime speedrunning. Also, I got the face cam working now, so this should look really good. I don't actually quite know how it looks on stream, but right now it actually looks really good. I did some zooming stuff. It'll really help the camera out a little bit. It looked a little pixely in the last stream, but I adjusted some zoom features for that, so it should be good. I just need to make sure we do have that good old-fashioned 850 stream delay, which we do. And let's get right for it. As you guys know, the last time we tried Metroid Prime, the skip we're still currently working on is the early artifact of the wild skip. Right after that, hiya Aisha, welcome David to the stream. So what ends up happening is the last time we practiced this, I got progressively worse as the stream went on. But with a little help from the Metroid Prime, I missed my jump. No, I didn't. Okay, with a little help from the speedrunning Discord of Metroid Prime, I actually got a couple great tips to help for this trick. So hopefully, this is the time we hit the trick tonight, and then we can move on with some Ice Beam before Flagra, after Flagra, which is going to be an interesting. It's going to be an interesting thing to roll back, but we'll see if we can do it. I can't guarantee if we're going to do it first try, but honestly, you never know what's going to happen. In streams like this, I could get really lucky, I could get really good, or I could suck horribly. So, let's see if it continues that way. Of course, because I don't have load states, I do have to fight Flagra every time I fail, which really sucks. So we're going to see if we can do it. I mean, hopefully we shouldn't have too much of a problem. We pretty much mastered the Flagra fight already. 3 missiles followed by a missile here. That's going to immediately set for the first phase. It's easy. Nice. Super smooth. Flagra dead. We'll be alright. Okay. So that's 1 town. 3 to go. Luckily, these ones are pretty exploitable. Some scan dashing, which I am getting pretty decent at. So we're going to be trying to scan dash toward every single one of the locations if we can. The one in particular I'm going to be scan dashing for is the 3rd hit and the final hit. So this hit is pretty normal. I'm just going to fire 3 missiles. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm just going to make a quick double jump. Repeat that twice more, we're good to go. I can't promise anything, but we'll see. It's always after this. It's always the trick after this that we have to do for Flagra. So get ready to see cutscene the boss probably about 15 times before we actually get the trick working today. I am pretty consistent about getting up the shaft now. Wow, that was just so rude, Flagra. Unbelievable. I don't think you just did that. Nice scan dash there. Told you I got good at it. That was like first try scan dash, didn't I? Just immediately hit the trigger. Scan dashing is technically faster than double jumping. Double jumping just takes a little bit longer to pull off. So when it comes down to the actual speed strats of Flagra, I will be using scan dashing over. Wow, you are so rude. When it comes down to the actual speed strats of Flagra, I will be using the other thing. Let's see if we can get 2 for 2 on the scan dash. Not quite going to get that one. That's alright there. Doesn't matter because I still should be able to make this jump provided Flagra doesn't hit me. We're good. Done. That fight's pretty easy. Honestly, if you know what you're doing with that fight, it kind of turns into a joke. Old classic GameCube controller, guys. Like, OG GameCube controller. Let's go. I love the clicking sound. That's, like, the best part. It's the best part of everything. Alright, cutscene the boss. And then I have to take my headset off for this next part, because I do have to get my bomb timing right. I actually technically don't even need to wear the headset right now. I can just kind of put it on my shoulders here. Just because I can hear the game sound fine from my TV, which I need to hear. Because if I don't, we're gonna actually have some trouble. I didn't realize my stream was going. You guys are probably hearing double of me, which is probably not a good thing. See if we can hit it first try. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about today, so let's see if we can do it. I know we've worked on this trick a little bit, but I practiced it a little bit off camera and I hit it twice. So today hopefully is the day on stream we actually get to hit the trick as well. So hopefully we get a good chance to do that. And if we do it on stream, then we get to move on with some of the other tricks. Some are easy, some are hard. Going out of bounds is going to be the more difficult one. Especially for infinite speed to get the one artifact. That's going to be the tough one. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Fell out of the corner. Sometimes hitting the Oculus in the wrong spot knocks you directly out of that corner, and there's nothing you can do to get back up that room then. You have to do that trick. I had a feeling we weren't going to hit it first try on stream, but that's okay. We can still get this trick working right. We were getting up the shaft and we were good. The one bomb timing. The thing is, you have to be very consistent with your bomb timing. Sometimes the game intentionally lags and slows you down. So what you have to do is you actually have to time the bomb at a different timing interval in order to get it right. So you do have to kind of compensate for the lag in the game that it does create sometimes on bombs. And the way to do that is either you can turn the stick to make yourself fall a little bit faster or slower depending on where you are, or you can just time the bombs differently. Usually I'm pretty good at telling the difference, so I can just time my bombs differently, which really isn't bad. Hopefully we manage to get up the room this attempt here, because we do have to do Flagra again, unfortunately. And you might be wondering why the heck I'm not hitting the Z button. So I don't want to open the map. And the reason I don't want to open the map is because when I do this trick, the energy spike detector, I'm sure you guys can hear, is making off a little pulsing sound. So that pulsing sound is actually in perfect sync with the bomb jumps that I actually have to pull off. So it's actually really helpful to listen to that sound cue to know when I have to set a bomb as well. And also, you have to like set that one bomb. If you notice, when I got stuck on that Oculus, the one bomb I had to set was in particularly in the right spot. Usually you have to set the bomb just before you take the third hit from the Oculus or as the third hit begins, because you don't, if you play it before the third sound effect, or if the third sound effect plays, you're unfortunately not going to get the trick working right. So I keep the energy spike on the screen unless it really bugs me. It really gets annoying. It kind of does block the screen a little bit, but, you know, it's not really too big a deal. Hopefully I didn't jump too far. I'd rather take the small hit than taking, like, all the damage. By the way, guys, tomorrow we're going to be streaming on YouTube. We're going to be... Ow, Flagra, jerk. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming on YouTube for some Monster Hunter Fest. So hope you guys tune in over there. We're going to be streaming some Monster Hunter World because they're doing a big anniversary event right now. Also, I think tomorrow night is going to be Splatoon 2 5.0, if I'm not mistaken. So we might have to do a Splatoon 2 stream. I don't know when yet, especially because I want to get... I got to hire an artist for... this idea. I have to do a pretty basic idea of what I want for this. I went too far. Pretty basic idea of what I want to do for this new series I started on the channel, and I've already got, like... The good news is, like, our characters are already established, so that's easy. No, it's not D&D. Even though I'd love to do that. The characters are already established. I just need to get some posing thing I want to get done for that. And then we're good. We're good to go after that. Let me get that. So, there's that. Yeah, an hour and 30 minutes of recording. I want to cut down to maybe 30 or 40 because each episode's going to be probably 40 to an hour. So it is technically a let's play, but it's not going to happen like super consistently. Although I'd like to try and make it consistent, that way I can play Astral Chain on stream and I don't have to worry about recording, and do Daemon X Machina recording series with LK. Of course, I think the game we started now is going to take longer than Daemon X, so that's good. That's fine. I can do a Splatoon series, the other series, because we're going to try and organize the episodes, because once Daemon X comes out, Daemon X is going to be the focus of the channel with actual series coming out. Like, it's going to be more Daemon X episodes than anything else, but I'd like to get the other episodes working too. So that is the plan. Alright, hopefully we don't fall out of the box here. Alright, here we go. Ah! Unfortunate. I stay in the corner. No bombs. Screwed that one up. No, I had it. Now I'm dead. Dropped it. I dropped the input. I almost had it recovered there. It was a good attempt. I needed one more bomb, and then I could have went for the trick. I was, like, right at the edge. I needed one more bomb jump, and I would have had it. The good news is, like, once I can get up on the ledge, moving to the right and pressing X isn't too difficult at that point. The hard part is, well, doing the rest of it. So now the thing is, I'm not going to be able to hear that energy spike reading in my ear. So that's going to be one of the harder things to do, is without me being able to hear that energy spike bomb timing, it's a little different. But I think you guys could tell, maybe just by listening to the audio or maybe looking at the game, that you guys kind of saw the game slightly lag, and because of that, I did have to change my bomb timing. So you don't know when that's going to happen, but you can, if you're pretty consistent, you know when to just slightly delay your bombs a little bit, which is why you saw a decent recovery, actually, on a lot of that. That's fine. Alright, we gotta let this load again. The first hit's always super consistent. You just do the quick missile, spam, and fire one extra missile into the generator there. You don't need a full charge of missile, just missile kind of reaches it a little bit faster, which is very nice. I just leave the headset off until we get this trick. We should be pretty good with it, though. We've been pretty good about the trick so far today. We've been taking it well. Usually, like, the more I fail it, the lower my sanity for the stream is. But that shouldn't happen, actually. We should be having a pretty decent time. What's going on, Zuzu? Welcome to the stream. Flogger down. 1 hit, 2 hits, 2 more hits. Hopefully, Flogger doesn't smack me out of the cutscene. I want 2 more slashes. No, she's gonna hit me. That's the one thing I didn't want, unfortunately. That was a bad scan dash. We'll just do a double jump from here. Quick recovery. Good. Saved it. Doing a pretty good job still against Flogger here. Not too mad. All the Flogger fights so far, except maybe the second one, where we fell out of the wall on that one, unfortunately. But the Flogger fights have been going really well. So the faster we do this, the faster we can move on to the next part. Don't even think about dropping that on me. Flogger was thinking about it, but that's okay, because Flogger is dead. Goodbye. For the 3rd time this stream, we've already killed that thing. 3 times now. 3 for 3 on decent Flogger fights. I'd like to make them some, like, high-end Flogger fights, but, you know, we'll see if that happens. I just love tapping my GameCube controller. I just love spamming the triggers. It's so satisfying. Just the sound the old GameCube controllers make, it can't be beat. This is why people who play Smash still play on GameCube controllers, because this is nice. This is real nice. Unfortunately, there is no option to skip cutscenes like this, so every time I pick up a key item or something like this, we gotta sit through 5 minutes of cutscene. Every time we fail. It's gonna suck. I always forget that the camera's over here and it's not like over here where the other camera is. But that's the camera that's stuck in my computer, so you know there's that. Nice, fell in the water. That was not what we wanted to do. Alright. I don't need the energy here, but I do it for safety. I also shouldn't technically have 2 energy tanks here, but I also got them for safety. I always get a couple backup items just in case I need them. Especially when you're learning a speed run. that's unfortunate. So close. The one thing I'm getting really good at is bomb jumping up the shaft, though. Like, you guys can probably see it from your perspective. Like, oh, lag. Unfortunate timing. Sometimes the lag is at the peak because it's rendering the little effect on Samus's ball. So that also will affect Vanilla GameCube version, unfortunately. Oh, I timed that really late. No, I popped the bomb early. Dang, I got one more shot at this. That's my if I die here, it's honestly my own fault because I popped the bomb jump early. Yep. Alright, 1, 2. Better clutch up. No clutch up today, okay. That's fine. I'm so upset because I had the timing, it was going really well, and then I misinput. So it's my own fault for tapping that extra bomb early because I thought the other one exploded. You have an extra like 1/4 of a second, so you have 0.25. Technically, you have 15 frames to input a bomb because this game actually runs at 60, 59.94 actually, but you have about 15 frames to input your next bomb, which is plenty of time, and especially if you see a little bit of the game kind of like slow down a little bit, because that happens with Vanilla GameCube Metroid Prime occasionally. It's not a big thing that really will affect the way your speed moves and how you move throughout the game, but it does turn to a point where sometimes it's not the greatest thing in the world. As you saw there, I fell a couple times just because of the missed input with the bomb itself. Nice, I can just walk by that one casually. Sweet. Takes me longer to climb up the shaft than others as well, though, because I do it the way I climb up the shaft. I use more bombs than usual. Usually you're only supposed to use about 10, maybe 12. I use probably about 17, just because my timing isn't super consistent, but it's consistent enough where I can constantly lower the number of bombs I need to perform the trick. So, and any small improvement I make on performing this trick is always a good improvement. I'm going to scan dash at the next target. Hopefully we get right in the pocket that we need to. Should be one more set of slashes. I'm going to get hit on the 4th, yeah. That was a good scan dash. Unfortunately, I butchered it and didn't input my jump fast enough. Which means Flogger might be able to hit me here, so hopefully she doesn't. We're good. My God. She's doing her fireball-ish attack. She's got 2 attacks, technically. She has Sight Slash. Well, She has 3 attacks. She's got Poison Vines, which because I have Space Jump, I can just jump right over that. Poison, because you're not supposed to have Space Jump at this fight at all. She's got her Scythe Slashes, which always come in series of 2. And she's got a little bit of a projectile attack, which honestly is the easiest thing to avoid. I bumped right into her. I bumped right into one of her Scythe Blades. We're good though, we got her. Every time I beat this fight, I've done this fight too much at this point. Honestly, I should probably really improve on fine-tuning this fight against Flogger as well while we attempt to do this trick, because after we get this trick, we're going to be moving on with a lot of out-of-bounds stuff. I've wanted to do some out-of-bounds tricks for a while, but I need to get this trick down first. There is an out-of-bounds trick that's technically right at the beginning of the game, but it's under a time limit, so I don't do it. It's the early frigate wall crawl, or the frigate escape wall crawl is what it's called, but it's always a tough... That's a tough ask, especially under a time limit when you're not good at wall crawling yet. So we're saving our first wall crawl for Ice Beam before Flagra after Flagra, which is literally the name of the trick. We used to get Ice Beam, like all the Metroid Prime speedrunners, they usually got Ice Beam before Flagra, but now they get it after Flagra. So before, the trick was called Ice Beam before Flagra, or IBBF, which is Ice Beam before Flagra, but now it's IBBF AF, Ice Beam before Flagra after Flagra. So now we get Ice Beam after Flagra and after Artifact of the Wild. So there's that to contend with. Dang, I didn't want to take that damage, but we took it anyway. I always reset loading this room because I always turn to the left and jump into this corner. I screwed it up. I didn't get into the corner. That was my fault. So now we gotta do the Flogger fight again and I have to restart the game. That's fine. I make that mistake every once in a while where I just don't get in the corner or I jump too far to the left. That was the case of me jumping too far to the left. Like, once I get the Flagra and then this skip done, I wanted to time myself just at the beginning of the game with how, you know, the full beginning of the game works. So I'll be doing the Frigate Escape. I'll be doing, not that wall crawl, but I'll be trying to time myself to see how fast I can play the Metroid Prime early game, which is picking up one energy tank, morph ball, bomb. You need, like, everything. You need Incinerator Drone, you need to pick up Charge Beam. I need to get faster. The one thing I need to get faster at, the Charge Beam room. The Charge Beam room can be done really quickly if you scan all the runes properly. And then this room, usually we don't scan the gate here. Usually there'd be a gate in front of Flagra. I got rid of this gate because technically you can do a double bomb jump and then an instant unmorph to get over it. Or I'm sorry, a bomb space jump. A double bomb space jump to get over the wall. You also might actually just be able to use space jump to get over the wall and just roll, so that makes everybody's life a little bit easier as well, so, you know, no big deal on that. Okay, moving on. Three shots and then dash twice. 3 times and fire a missile. On the third dash, you always fire that missile. It will hit that disc every time. That's like the one thing I've gotten really consistent is that really good opening on Flagra. What I should actually doing instead of me firing the 3 missiles, I should do 3 dashes and fire a missile. That way I can get to the thing that I need to. That's always like, it's always one of the harder things to do. Like here, I should just be scan dashing, but I fire missiles at Flagra. I missed one of them. That really sucks. It's fine. I'm using this one. really gotta clean this keyboard. It's dusty. Very dusty. Oh, that's an interesting sequence. That's like exactly where I want to land so I don't take that extra damage. That was a nice scan dash. That was really good. Really smooth, actually. And I ended up literally right where I wanted to end up. That was like the best scan dash I've done so far today. And you can see how fast you move, too, with a really well-timed scan dash. It's amazing what you can actually do with it. Allows for early space jump, and just allows for a lot of early stuff in game that you normally shouldn't be able to get, which is awesome. You're just gonna play all of this. I'd like to at least what I'm doing, David, is I'm learning the route. So I'm learning what I'm learning is any percent for Metroid Prime right now. So it takes a lot of practice. A lot of learning how to speedrun takes a lot of practice. But if you know how to do some of the tricks, it just takes time. No, I don't plan on playing all of it tonight, but I definitely plan on streaming my practice of the speedrun more, so that way I can get more consistent at it, and that way I can start timing myself as well. That's really the end goal. Is I'd like to get so good at the I'd like to get so good at this game I can actually speedrun it. And technically, you could speedrun this game however you like, but if you really want to like be up there and like learn how to do this game as fast as possible, which I want to do because this is technically my favorite game of all time. You really want to learn how to do it as fast as possible. You really gotta work for it. You gotta really try your hardest and you try your damnedest to work out every single trick, work out every little kink in the book. Because some of these tricks is this one is it's pretty difficult to learn initially. Oh, I got an instant unmorph. Unfortunate. So an instant unmorph will be I instantly unmorph. There's no sound effect that plays. There's no animation of Samus getting over to the ledge. An instant unmorph is an instant reset because you fall and there's no way to recover it. So there's two ways an instant unmorph happen in this trick. A, you unmorph too early and you get an instant unmorph, which I don't think it was a case of me unmorphing too early. I think I was too high. If you're too high, you will also instant unmorph. The big trick is my bombs have to be just about even with that ledge in order to go for it. So there could have been a couple opportunities for me to screw up on that instant unmorph. We did get all the way up the ledge. Unfortunately, we did not get to the spot we needed to. That is really unfortunate too on that instant unmorph, because it is like I said, it is just a full reset. Because it's way faster for me just to full reset the game on an instant unmorph than it's way faster on a reset for an instant unmorph than to let the wasps at the bottom of the bottom of that tunnel kill me. Because they take forever to do it, and they only do about, I think it's like 9 damage, so it takes way too long for the war wasps to kill you. You're way better off just resetting. Oh no, like David, the game itself is amazing. Like this game itself is amazing. I'm challenging myself by doing some of the top level speedrunning tricks, and it's not easy to do. It takes practice. We've been the past few times we've done it. Like the first stream was really productive because we hit scan dashing, we hit a pretty decent incinerator zone fight. I wasn't too happy with it personally, but it could have been way better. It's all about learning the routing. All about learning the routing for speedrunning. Like, there's so much to this game that you haven't seen yet. It's just because I suck. I suck at doing speedrunning tricks. That's okay. This is what this stream is for, though. It's for practice. That's like the best part of the stream. It's always for practice. Really, Flogger. Thank you. Nice scan dash. That was nice. That saved me probably a good 2 seconds there just by doing one scan dash. No, it saved me 8 seconds. That's a joke. That's a joke in the Metroid Prime community. Everything used to save you 8 seconds. See, that is why we don't like Flogger. Flogger can do that and knock me into that. That's not fun. Yeah, see? This is what Flogger does. Flogger's mean. Flogger's mean. Okay, alright. You're mean. Do it that way. It's fine. That's why I stun Flogger with missiles, so I don't have to worry about Flogger actually bothering me when I go for the scan dash. Alright, let's get another shot at this trick. The good news is, like I said, I'm super consistent about getting up the shaft. It's getting the unmorph that I'm very inconsistent at. I hit it twice the other day, but I wanted to do it on stream as well. It's just, it's very precise. You have to be very good at it. If you do get it right, you'll notice I might, like, just magnetize to the ledge. That's the big trick. And of course, after this trick, then we get to do some out-of-bounds fun, which out-of-bounds is going to be learning a crazy thing in its own right, because you have to line yourself up in between two areas of the map just to get back inbounds, and that's not easy to do either. But you'll notice how, if we can get to it, how much the game will break. If we do nail the trick, I will be referring to the speedrunning any percent route that was done at, I believe it was SGDQ, earlier this year, a couple months ago actually, and I'll be using that route for reference of the fight, because this route we will not be getting Spider Ball. We do not get Spider Ball in any percent. I might not need it, but you know, we'll see. You never know. Remember that lag thing I mentioned? You saw how I stuttered a little bit there? This one's really bad. This hurts to see. Nope. Nah, rats. That was really bad. That was really bad. I get one of those every once in a while as well, practicing as well, and that was horrible. I couldn't get halfway up the shaft. Oh well, move on. I always could get Ice Beam before Flogger, though. I always actually could do the out of bounds trick for Ice Beam. We might actually have some fun and actually attempt it. Learn the out of bounds, because technically I can get Ice Beam before Flogger. I don't need Variasuit to get Ice Beam. So I technically could get it. Am I gonna post a stream on YouTube? I usually don't. I usually don't post my streams from Twitch on YouTube. They usually stay here on Twitch. I usually highlight them. That way you can watch them later. If you missed anything or missed any good moments. David, thank you for the follow as well. Usually the Twitch streams, usually for me, David, they stay on Twitch. Occasionally I'll upload one to YouTube. It's not super consistent. Which ones I upload to YouTube and which ones I don't. I'd like to maybe upload them all to YouTube eventually. I'd like to, like, highlight them all and then get a compilation of stream highlights and then go from there. Alright, I'm going to try something here at the beginning of this fight. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to scan dash off Flogger and just move to the left. Or not scan dash off Flogger at all and not lock onto Flogger at all and just hit the missile plate. That was really slow. I could have just done Flogger and did a dash. That would have been better. Whatever, the first hit on Flogger was always the same anyway. Yeah, usually most of the time I stream, David, most of my streams are done here on Twitch. But like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming some Monster Hunter on YouTube. Like, what I do with my channel is a lot of games that revolve around Nintendo, or Monster Hunter, or Splatoon. Those games, if I stream, will end up on YouTube. So, this game technically is Nintendo, it's Metroid. But this one I want to keep on Twitch just because I was more comfortable with streaming on Twitch tonight. But most of the time, if it's a Nintendo-related game, I'll be streaming it on YouTube. Technically, if there's anything, okay, it's really if there's anything that's based around my channel, so that would be Monster Hunter, Splatoon, and like any Nintendo title. That goes on usually YouTube streams. We gotta do this fight a bunch of times. A bunch more times. Hopefully we don't get that instant unmorph. I would cry. We probably will, though. We'll probably get one more instant unmorph tonight, maybe even more. Wow, that is so rude, Flogger. No. Luckily, I'm not right at the edge. Aha! You fool! Ah, I'm a fool. Don't swing, don't swing, don't swing. Okay, we're good. We're good. The one thing I hate about picking up Variasuit or Variasuit is just because every time in the cutscene I'm always facing the wrong direction, so I have to turn around and I have to shoot the door. Like, every time. Alright, here we go. Okay, I turned around to the right this time. I usually turn around to the left. That's a change. That's a change in pace already. Maybe it's good luck, maybe it's bad luck. I don't know. We'll find out. I should be able to go by him without dropping another bomb. Yes, I did. Let's go. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's early. Damn it. No, you gotta be kidding me. It was so close. It was so close. I need to... You saw how I magnetized to the ledge? I didn't unmorph fast enough. So, that also happens. If I don't unmorph fast enough, I fall straight back down. I get one shot at it. It is technically a one-shot trick. If you don't get it, your run is over. So that wasn't an instant unmorph. But, that hurt my spirit a little bit because I had it. I, like, magnetized to the ledge. I didn't press the button fast enough, unfortunately. I have to technically do the unmorph as the blast bomb explodes. I have to move my stick back to the right, and then I need to also press X at the same time. The instant it explodes. That's why this trick is so tricky, because it is very tight timing. At the top. It's not as tight timing with the bombs. As you saw, I got, you know, so I had a pretty bad start with the bombs, but you know, if you time your recoveries right, it's pretty easy. I drew a happy face if you're wondering what that was. Sorry if I'm so quiet. I do have to focus while I do anything in this run. Boss fights, anything. I do have to be quiet and focus because there are a lot of strategies involved. The one thing I really am going to have to be careful of is when we go into phase on mines, because in any percent, you never ever get gravity suit. So that means I'm also going to be taking a lot more damage, and I also need to do these awesome little things called slope jumps. I don't believe I made that. These also little tiny things called slope jumps in order to also do it. So a slope jump in this game, technically any surface can be stood on top of, but what a slope jump is in this game is you use a slope, and then you press the jump button at the peak of the slope, and you actually get a little extra height on your jump. My legs are starting to stiffen, which sucks, because I can feel it. It feels like a Charlie horse. It's painful. Suck it in. That is painful. Why did I shoot a missile at the door? I don't know. It went through the door. There's no door. It just doesn't exist there, I guess. Didn't explode on the door, nothing. It went through it. Oh! I was too low. It was too low. Did not do it quick enough. I didn't do the unmorph fast enough either. So the thing is, if you unmorph too fast, you get an instant unmorph. If you unmorph too slow, you don't make the ledge. It kind of sucks. Let me go to the speedrunning Discord real quick. I have to go check Prime General, check the last message I sent, because there's a whole real helpful conversation. There's a real helpful conversation in Prime General that I have to go read because it's kind of important. Found it. I just need to read. I'm just reading real quick. You go too high, gives you an instant unmorph, really about getting the stick movement. Spot in the image gives you well more than enough height. Yeah, you can go maybe a little above this, don't push yourself though. I don't know why more people don't put visuals for stuff like this. It's definitely not possible to roll the ledge. It is possible to roll, but it's 100,000 times harder. As long as you get the height, you almost magnet to the platform. So, very difficult. Not an easy trick. But if I don't, I have to wait for like a fraction of a second during the unmorph, and I need to magnet to the ledge. That's the hard part. The hard part is, like I said, the hard part is not getting up to that ledge, it's magneting to that ledge. So that is going to be the goal I shoot for, is going to be magneting to that ledge today. I mean, technically the last few times I've streamed it, we've gone for that goal, but that is what is very important, is that. I hate that little vine that just sits in the ceiling, and I hit it every time. Alright. Technically, I don't have to shoot Flogger there, and I can aim directly at that disc. Which actually technically would be faster, and I should probably start doing that some more. Because it'll save me seconds at a time every time I do it. I think the hardest part is scan dashing, like right after this first cutscene, to hit all three. Because Flogger's mean. Flogger doesn't like you cheating. So, see, Flogger doesn't like me cheating. So I try and avoid, you know, when Flogger wants me. I literally count the slashes. We're good. That honestly shouldn't have hit me, but it did. Nice. Another great scan dash. Good stuff, James. Good stuff. I'm getting really consistent with the scan dashes. I'm really happy about that. I could probably do the space jump scan dash probably in one shot now, too. Technically, you could do 2 scan dashes to get the space jump, but the reason you do 2 is because it's faster to get over the second gap. But you can just do 1 scan dash and get space jump early. You don't need 2. So that's fun. I want to see if maybe we can go for one more bomb. I feel like I'm a little too low still trying to do the morph trick. So I feel like we need to go for one more bomb. It's going to be really risky because if I get an instant unmorph, I'm going to fall back down. So I need to be really careful. The first 2 or 3 frames, I press it. I don't get an instant unmorph, but I need to do it almost instantly. So we're going to have to be very quick on the inputs. Which is possible, because at 2-3 frames, I can fire a shot. I can fire shots faster than frames. Well, I can fire a shot faster than 3 frames, so I can fire boom, boom, boom. That's like 3 frames have already gone by, but, you know. I'll take that small damage. The one thing I always have to do, a lot of safety saves. Like, that's the big thing you really gotta learn while learning to speedrun Metroid Prime is make sure you put save points in good spots. Like, if you know you're gonna have a big trick coming up, make a save. I didn't press a bomb, I guess. I didn't press a bomb, I guess. We got it. We got it. We got it. Artifact of the Wild Skip. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. Clip it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. That's why I saved a health kit. We got it. So you might be wondering, what was the point of doing that? Well, it was so I could reset the room, so I could do this. They gotta be, these ghosts gotta be nice to me. They're not being nice right now. Luckily, they don't do a lot of damage, so this is a good time for me to practice quick killing these guys. So there's a stun lock mechanic you can pull off on the ghosts here. And that's what I'm going to try and do. If you do smaller charges before they attempt to escape from you. I got it! Yeah, I got it, Chris. It took a little bit, but, you know, we got it. The thing is, this ghost fight is horrible because I'm supposed to technically stun lock these guys. So I'm not doing too hot on this at the moment, but we got it. David, speedrunning takes a lot of practice, a lot of attempts. It's not going to be instant. That's like the one thing with speedrunning is it's not instant. You have to practice it. And I got really good at it. I got up to the ledge, I magnetized right to it. It literally felt like I magnetized to it, which was the crazy part. Okay, he's dead. Dang, he moved. Yeah, I'm only supposed to hit these guys with little partial charges. Because it stun locks them. But I'm not very good at doing that. So. One, they're up top. Yeah. He's dead. He's dead. We got it. Let's go! Let's go! I'm a very happy person right now. It took like a full 15 hours to get this trick. More even. It took a lot of time to get this trick under wraps, but we got it, dude. We got it. It was a matter of the hardest part, Chris, like the hardest part of the trick, it wasn't getting up the wall. Like I was doing that pretty consistently. The hardest part about that entire trick was the amount of time on the final jump when you have to hit right in X at the exact same time that bomb explodes. It is not easy to do, and I don't think I'm going to be able to hit it 100% consistently yet. I'm going to have to keep trying, but I'm going to move on and see if we can, like, work with the route, and I'm going to then make a backup save, and I'm going to, like, start putting, like, little save points on certain routes and stuff like that. So I am going to go over to the speedrunning thing here. And we need to see which direction I need to go now, because now technically we need to go do Ice Beam after Flagra. So we're going to do some wall crawling, which is going to be interesting. We're going to do some out-of-bounds stuff. SG, GQ, Metroid, GDQ, Metroid Prime. Justin DM, SGDQ19. There it is. I found it. I don't believe we got it. We got it. All it took was adding a face cam to the stream and, you know, a month of not playing it. Alright, hang on, because I gotta get to... Oh, there we go. Alright, we got the Flagra fight. Kills Flagra. Okay, does the Ice Beam after Flagra. I just want to see what he does after the Ghost, because that's the big thing I need to check now what I'm doing next in the route for practice. God, stun locking those ghosts is interesting. You have to, like... He's, like, walking back away from them and then walking toward them again. It's so weird to see them do that. So he's locking them. Oh, he's hitting them before they dash away. Okay, interesting. So I'll remember that for the next ghost fight. It wasn't... No. It wasn't... The Discord helped me with where to unmorph Chris, but the difficulty... in the trick, like I said, it wasn't where to unmorph that was the issue. It's the timing of the unmorph. Because if you do it too fast or slow, if you do it too slow, you're gonna instant unmorph, which you don't want. You have to do it the moment that last bomb explodes. You move the stick, pull it away from the wall after you get that bomb jump. The moment it explodes, you move to the right and you press X and you like magnetize to the ledge. The bomb placements I was getting very good with, so that was the big thing. But we got it, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, he goes back down. He goes back down toward Magmor, I think now. Yep, he goes to... I'm pretty sure he goes to Magmor Caverns right now. Which there is a save point in Magmor, so we are going to hit that one. Yeah, he goes to Magmor. Okay. I know what he's doing in Magmor. He's getting another artifact with a scan dash. Okay, so we got to go back this way toward Magmor. I actually had to pull up the Discord again, Chris, because it wasn't the picture I needed, it was the unmorph timing. So you have to do it within like 2 or 3 frames. It's not easy. 2 or 3 frames is not easy to do, especially with like a trick such as this. I might like it. You know what? I could do it a little bit and kind of show you here, so I will. I just don't want to die. Let me just show you. Like you want to. It's kind of weird, so... I don't want to die here, because then I'd have to do it again, so I'm just gonna fall out. But it is kind of weird to see how everything works. I'll show you. I'll show you again, Chris, when I get time, but you'll see it. So we're actually gonna go get Boost Ball, and then we're gonna go to Phendrana. That's actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Phendrana. Now there is a save point right in this room right here. Yeah, I was gonna say watch the replay. If someone hasn't clipped that yet, please do. I'm a very happy person. We get to make progress. Now, we don't have to sit here all stream and do it. On my way, Shriek Bats. Still burning in lava. That's still hot. The thing is, you can't scan dash off these enemies. Right, so this room, there's a pillar in the middle of this room that has a Chozo artifact in it. Now, what they want you to do is they want you to hit it with the super missile. I don't do that. I just fire 2 missiles. And it breaks. That's it. That's it. It's just literally, all you do is shoot 2 missiles. It breaks instantly, guys. It's really easy. The Twin Fire, this is the Twin Fires tunnel. You can scan dash to get through this, but this is super easy room to get through. Because, like, everything in this room you can technically just scan dash off, which is insane. It's not letting me unmorph. That hurt. But also, because I have space jump, I don't have to worry about the Triclops pit. I can jump. Wow. Okay. That's a really cool trick. I'm gonna shoot the turrets just because I don't want them here. So there's a slope up here. I can just kind of double jump. I can use a slope jump to get up here. Interesting. It's actually kind of cool how he does it. What's so interesting is he locks onto this enemy right here, and he just kind of jumps up the platform. It's not easy to do. We're gonna try it though. I could go around this room the normal way, but I don't do it normal, so. Yeah, the music is very cool. I love Magmor Caverns theme Toxic. Also, we got the trick. I don't know if you saw it, but we did it. We actually got it. We got the trick. I don't know why I keep going backwards. Why do I keep going backwards? Also, this stream is way ahead. There's a standable spot. It's like right here. I gotta get on it though. That's what the thing's like. You can stand on everything in this game, but I can't stand on it. Like, still. The one weird thing is it's kind of hard to see in the lighting in my room, but this I gotta find where the ledge is. It's like right there. That's the ledge right there. So if I can get up to that, I can stand on it. But you can see the game wants to push me away from it. But because it's Metroid Prime, you know, you can stand on everything. I had it. I was standing on it for a second, and then I pulled my stick. Alright, whatever. We'll do the room the normal way. It's fine. I'll have to get better at it anyway, as we practice. The big thing we want to practice is out of bounds. It's interesting because I still might be able to, like, stand on other ledges because, again, still, I shouldn't have space jump right now, but I do. So again, I break games. We break games here. That's what we do. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. I'm gonna go pick up an E-tank. Free E-tank. So it looks like he goes for boost ball first, which obviously you need to get. He's not going for boost ball first. Is he going for wave beam? Oh no, he goes for boost first. Okay, we're good. All right. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick save. I don't want to kill that guy, but I did anyway. Always make backup saves. Especially with one of the tricks I'm about to do, which is going to be brutal. Come on. Where is that ledge? There it is. Ah! I'm pressing the jump button and it's just not letting me stand on what I need to stand on. Because I'm technically supposed to climb the room, but as you can see, it's not letting me tap the jump button again here. There we go. I can just do that. So what the game wants me to do is it actually just wants me to jump all the way over here, but because we have space jump, we can get over there pretty easily. In fact, we can get anywhere in Phendrana really easily. In fact, we need to get over to that platform. So we just use our space jump powers and we kind of just get over to where we need to go. That's fine. I can go the long way. It's not too big of a deal, but I do want to practice I do have to, like, the one thing I have to do is, you know, you practice the tricks, you practice the room, And that's always the hard part. So what I like to do, rather than just scan dashing, what I'm gonna do, and rather than dashing off an enemy, I'm just gonna jump on here, press the B button, and then just jump up here. And then what I'm going to opt to do is I'm gonna switch here, and rather than scanning, I'm just gonna lock on. And yeah, it's not easy, but there are multiple ways to go about it, especially when, you know, when you're learning the route. It's very tricky. But again, you can see this game, while this game does allow you to stand on almost every slope in the game, it's not super precise. So technically I could go this way. Whatever, you don't do any damage. It's funny. I'm stuck on the door frame. How does that happen? You just get stuck on a door frame. No, I'll be going out of bounds soon. Not yet, though. There's a Sheegoth there. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Brah! Talking to you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can do nothing. I can get behind you. Just fire up 2 missiles. You're dead. You're already dead. This is... See? See? Again, interesting fact. You can stand on that. It's kind of cool because... I don't know how they do it, but they climb up this room really quickly. Like, if you watch the speedrunners climb up this room, it's insane. They lock onto this guy with a quick jump. They jump onto a platform over here. I think I actually jump off a Sheegoth, if I'm not mistaken. They jump off one of the Sheegoths. Because again, every slope is climbable in this game. Like, I was just standing on it. You can see the game pushing me off of it. Like this slope right here. You can stand on this. You can see the game doesn't want me on it, but if you're fast enough, you can just kind of do it. Well, we'll take the room the normal way. I'll be going OOB soon, Chris. I won't be going OOB yet. OOB is going to be a whole nother animal. We have to get Boost Ball before we can go OOB. Like, that's the hard thing. No Boost Ball, no OOB. It's this ledge that they're standing on, actually, right here. It's this little corner. Yeah, see, if I move, I fall off it. I think, actually, I'm standing on it. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, I got it. I gotta make sure I'm on the ledge. I gotta get to the ledge above me, which is possible. But that's the ledge I gotta get to. And I bonked the ceiling of it, unfortunately. Close. It's this ledge right here I can just stand on with no regard. Just boom. Just sideways, you can stand on it. See? You just stand on it. Oh, it's not quite high enough. So where do we go from here? I just want to watch how they do it. Again, there's no scan dashing or anything crazy involved. I just want to see how they do it. It's rather unique, really, how they fly across these rooms. Justin is really fast going through Phendrana. He's extremely good at Prime. Because he jumps on this ledge. I just want to see where he goes from here. I don't know if he actually, like, jumps up higher. Because I think you can make that jump. And I'm pretty sure that's what he is doing. Looking at the run. He's very quick doing it though, so I have to like slow down everything so I can see what he's doing. Like that's the hard part. He's so good. Yeah, see, that's all. I think that's a little too short. I don't think you can quite make that unless you were to slope jump it, which unfortunately I don't think you can slope jump this because there's no slope to jump off of here if you look. So I want to just see how he moves through the room before we continue. I don't know what ledge he's going to, but the door he goes to is up here. So the door we need is up here. Actually, no, it's not. It's just this bottom door. What the heck? I'm pretty sure it's actually just this bottom door. I'm just stupid, maybe. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm actually just dumb. But he moves through that room so quickly. It's actually, like, insane. It almost looks like he goes up top. But in reality, he's not actually going up top. So this room, boost ball, this is interesting. So you lock onto an enemy here. And you can actually, if you take a scan dash, lock onto this guy. Boom. Boom. You can get over here. Unfortunately, I did not get over there fast enough. There's another Sheegoth behind me. Yeah, you're dead now. What do you do? I don't want to kill this enemy just because I want to do this. And again, Metroid Prime, you can stand on everything. Hey, look, lore. I'm not scanning it. Ha ha ha! Yeah, see, that's what you do. You just go to this top section here. Don't have to worry about it. And just go, go, go. And from here, it's just hop, skip, and a jump. Technically. Trust me, he makes it look way easier than it actually is. If I stand on those platforms too long as well, they break, so we don't worry about those platforms. So all I have to do, really, just to start this room is I lock onto this guy and I just go yeets, and I'm up. Alright, I want to see his movement through this room, because it's actually insane. Again, Justin's movement throughout the entirety of this is incredible. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at my phone. His movement is just incredible through this entire room. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can scan dash from here to that platform at the far end. Oh, wow. No, he does. Dang. Okay, so what he does a blind jump. And gets back in the corner. That's insane. And really cool. So he jumps onto the platform, does a double dash, and gets to the top side. Really cool movement. Let's see if we can do it. It's I fell. It's really not that hard to do. It's just, you know, lining up right where we need to line up for. If you're wondering the runner I'm talking about, guys, his name is Justin DM. That's the runner. He just did a run not too long ago, actually, at GDQ. In the summer, in fact. So again, literally does this. He dashes up onto this platform, dashes jumps. It's nutty. I missed it, but he's very good. Again, it's again knowing where the platforms are. Like that is like if you study where these platforms are, you got to look at them. So he actually goes from that platform and then he jumps all the way with a quick dash to not the top platform, this platform right here. I'll show. Here. He jumps to that platform right there from this platform here. Oh, with a slope jump, I think I can make that actually. So this doesn't seem too hard to do, so we're gonna try doing this. Just getting up there is not bad. It's pretty easy. Justin is a madman when it comes to doing this, though. A blind jump over and around. I don't know how he does it. I gotta watch again. He's so fast. This movement is just incredible. He really is fast at it. Like, that's why he's the best. Or one of the best. So if I miss this again, I'm going to be a little upset. I gotta watch this. Again, because he's so good. He's so good. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. I see what he does. He, oof. All right, this is going to be tricky. This is actually harder than it looks, looking at it now. So, he doesn't stay locked on to... Wow. I got hit by the thing that's sitting at the top. He doesn't, stay locked on to this enemy. So, Justin does some crazy stuff. He locks on to this. He flies through this room with jumping. But what he does... From this, right? He locks on to this. He doesn't even lock onto this beetle yet. What knocked me off? I want to know what knocked me off, because that's a pain in the butt. I don't like that beetle. I don't like that ice beetle. He's mean. All I need is this one. It's the only one I need. No more. No more ice beetles. You too! I don't need you either. So this is what he does. No joke, jumps to this platform, turns, locks onto this enemy, jumps and dashes over. You'll see, it's, ugh. He might be able to do this way faster than I can, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try for it. We're not at an energy deficit by any means, so we can go for this as many times as we want to really, like, practice the route. Every runner will have their own different techniques to doing the room, of course, but dang, Justin's like insane. He jumps here. Where is that guy? What the heck? He's under me. This is hard. I don't like him either. I always thought I could make that, but nope, I cannot. So we're not gonna go for that jump. That's a crazy idea. Who goes for that jump? No one goes for that jump. We always could do it the old-fashioned way too, because you know you're not super fast at this trick yet. Yeet. Turtle is Dove. Thank you for the follow. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Yeah, see, he gets up to that. I don't know how he does it, but he gets up to that last platform, which is insane. Seems to me like your voice and camera's a little off sync. No, I have delay set even for each toxic. I don't know what could be causing it. It might be a little bit off sync, but we'll have to, we gotta work with what we can. So I found out, with the way the camera's set up, I have to have Logi Capture open the entire time, or else it doesn't work properly. Sometimes. Again, it is honestly up to my processor, so not my fault. I swear it's not my fault. I wonder. I honestly wonder if it's possible to... Oh, you totally can make it up there. You totally can make it up there. That's just tough. That's tough. It's tricky to do for sure. Alright, you know, we'll do it the normal way for now. We'll do it the normal way for now. That's gonna be tough to do though. That'll definitely be something to work on. I definitely want to do the out of bounds stuff. Like that is something I absolutely want to do. Alright, so now with Boost Ball we go get Wave Beam and another artifact. And I just realized I had Justin playing his run the entire time, and I completely forgot to pause it. Alright, now we need to go get Wave. I have to do it the normal way because I don't have the platforms. But that's why you need the platforms, because you're supposed to do it this way. You're supposed to be able to get back up to where you started. Okay. I'm just gonna get stuck on that. I'm just gonna jump over the crate then. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna skip this cutscene, or I can't skip this cutscene actually. Ridley's coming! Yay! Ridley! There he is. Ridley. There goes stupid space dragon. We'll deal with him in later. We'll deal with him in a second. So what I gotta do now is I gotta scan dash all the way over there. Because now we're gonna get Wave. So this should be a pretty easy scan dash, all things considered. I can lock onto one of these and get over there pretty quickly. So that's what we're gonna do. Bruh. He actually goes out of bounds here. Interesting. So, Justin... Oh my god. So, he scan dashes all around the edges of this room. And lands on platforms on the edge of the room. And he technically goes in the temple from out of bounds. Which is absolutely incredibly insane. But I can just make it doing this. So, we're gonna do this. So this thing only dies to Wave Beam. Here we go. I'm just gonna get rid of this thing real quick. As long as the she-goats are dead, I'm good. I don't want any she-goats in my way when I do this trick. Or these guys. They hurt. They're really annoying. I don't like them. Okay. Now. This isn't easy. I need to watch this one, because this is a hard trick to do. So, I need to do what's called infinite speed. And it's not going to be easy. I don't think I'm doing it right. I might have to look this one up. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna have to look this one up. This one's tough. Let's see here. Okay. I think I had to be out of bounds for this. So that's really difficult. We might actually have to attempt to go out of bounds for this one. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna look up, see if we can do Metroid Prime Wave Beam Infinite Speed. Let's see if we can find a small little walkthrough on it. See if we can do it. Come on, infinite speed. We need infinite speed, so that's the hard part. Actually, you know what? I should, if I'm not mistaken, I should take a safety save real quick. Because this, I remembered something about infinite speed that I didn't read about at all. I just remembered, and I remember them mentioning it in the speedrun before. So infinite speed has a high likelihood of crashing my Metroid Prime. So we're gonna go make a backup save real quick. Because if I don't make a backup save, well, you know, we might, you know, we might have some problems. We might have some problems. Metroid Prime speedrun. I think it's Artifact of the Warrior. If I'm not mistaken, it's Artifact of the Warrior. I need to rethink about that. I think it might be. No, it's Artifact of the... It's Artifact of the Sun, I think, actually. Yeah, Vendrona just Artifact of the Sun. Alright, Artifact of the Sun early. I need to watch this real quick. This is actually really important for me, because if I don't watch this, then we're gonna have a lot of problems. Ooh, interesting. Okay, there's actually multiple ways to do this. This will be interesting to try out. Okay, so there are some boxes in the room. There are some boxes in the room, which is interesting. And what this will... Oh, boy, this is going to be nuts. Alright, let's try it. It's a very specific angle I have to hold the control stick. Interesting. There's actually... I'm surprised. This is a longer way to do this trick, but it can be done. The one thing I'm going to have to be careful about is unmorphing after the infinite speed, looking at it. Because I have to use Wave Beam to at least shoot the door. Okay. Alright. A couple ways to do this. Going out of bounds is one of them. What I'm going to do is the other way. I missed the jump. Okay, because I'm not paying attention because I'm stupid! I'm glad that there's multiple ways to do this trick, but I have to remember I gotta be real careful on this fight coming up. And then after that, we get Ice Beam. Normally, I'm supposed to get caught on a collision here. And I can pick up Wave Beam and Ice Beam at the exact same time. I believe it's just hold left. But as you can see, that doesn't work here. Darn, I jumped too high. Oh, get up there! There you go. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna attempt to get early plasma. Alright. I need to make sure those boxes in the back left corner do not break. Doing this trick is very difficult up close because I have to get like right in their face. Ah, that's right. Alternate solution! Almost forgot about the Morph Ball Bomb. She's dead. Okay, if any of those boxes in the corner are broken, I'm screwed. not quite. Ah, okay. What if I told you I had to sit here for 50 seconds? Like, literally. That's it. That's the direction right there. That's it. I might have to reset the spot, which is fine if it screws up too much. Okay, so I can't hold up. I have to hold... Is it up left? I gotta reset here, hang on. Oh, not quite. So I need to get caught between the collision and the wall. That's the hard part. There's a little bit of collision. Nope. Not quite. Close, though. There's a specific spot I have to line up at. I don't think I have it. No, that is only going one direction, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Space Pirate in another area having a massive party since they're crazy and they like the party. Yeah, probably. I am still not quite stuck enough. That might be it right there. You'll know if I get it. That's the interesting part. You guys will know if I get it. Okay, so he lines up with, like, that. The bottom of this right here. So, like, the middle of the site is, like, right here. Let's see. Morph into a ball and move the thumbstick to make it spin. You need to find a point where the spinning pattern slowly starts changing until it flickers and seems to stop. Okay, so I'm in the wrong spot still. Yeah, infinite speed, Chris. The original way to do infinite speed, I think you're supposed to get stuck outside the room. If I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to get stuck outside the room, wrong spot. I saved, didn't I? Like, after Sheegoth. Oh, wait, no, I haven't. Because I have Wave Beam. I didn't save after Wave Beam. I still don't think I'm quite in the right spot yet. bomb jumping is too close to the door and you miss the ledge, the door will open and close, deactivate. Okay. I gotta hold this right here for 60 full seconds. If the ball doesn't turn pure white, I don't have the trick. I don't quite have it. Nope. Try here. It's a very patient game, isn't it? I'm not quite in the right spot yet because the ball is not slowing down. That's what I need. I need the ball to slow down. Oh, down right. You guys have no idea how precise this is. You actually need to find, like, the perfect spot to hold the stick. That's not it either. Think we got it. Think we got it. Come on, baby. Got it. I missed it. I have to reset. Damn it! I was too far away. We got it, though. We got it. That's infinite speed. I just didn't. I had to make that bomb jump. So, if I were to hit X to get out of the morph ball there, bad things would happen. You'd start seeing some crazy stuff on the screen. It's really hard to do. I literally have to sit there for a full minute and pray it works. Like, that's the thing. That's what's so hard. But we got it. Only took probably about 5-10 minutes, but we did it. Infinite speed. It's not too bad. There's another spot to do infinite speed in, but it involves a Phendrana wall crawl here, where you pick up wave beam. And so Chris, if I exit out, there's a high chance that it will actually crash my Metroid Prime. So I don't want to do that. But you get what's called light show, and you just get nothing but lights on your screen, and it's a pain in the butt because you literally become blind, like, really quickly. It's called light show for a reason. Wow, that was a bad jump. Chris, if I unmorph, I can't. If I unmorph, I'm actually, like, screwed. Like, I can't unmorph. I'll have to unmorph in a later part, back in Chozo Ruins, but I can't unmorph in Phendrana. That's the hard part. Twice now I've missed that jump. What? That thing sent me flying. Okay. Bruh. Why? Okay, why am I missing this jump? There are 2 spots to do infinite speed in Phendrana. I think the other one you have to go out of bounds for. I'm pretty sure. I missed it again. What is going on with this jump? Is it like my stick not fully going forward, or? That's so weird. I just don't think my stick is fully jumping forward, which is weird. Because I don't know what would cause it to not fully jump forward. What is going on? Oh, I need to make sure, Alright, I don't need to shoot the ice crystals. I need to make sure the ice crystals weren't there. I don't know why I can't make this jump. I actually have no idea why this jump is not being made. Because I feel like that's the right distance. I got hit. That's why I didn't make that one. But it's the right distance and everything for the jump, and it's so weird. So in order to pick up Wave Beam and the artifact early, I would have to do the wall crawl. Which would involve me getting on that ledge right there. That ledge. Where you see collision, yeah, you can stand on that. Okay, what is going on? Look, that's actually kind of getting really annoying. Why is that jump not being made? What is I have no clue what's going on. Oh, that's right, plasma beam for that. Oh. The most frustrating part is getting back there right now. Like, what the heck? Also, my voice just died. There we go. I was like, what the heck? Okay, I thought that screwed up my jump. I was going to be very upset. Oh, I already opened it. Yeah, so the way the wall crawl works is, with the wall crawl, you have to do this. You hit this from the outside. You don't go near the door, and then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to infinite speed in this corner right here. Like, you get caught right here, and just hold a very specific direction on your stick. Because you're supposed to load the other rooms. So it's like right here, and then you'll constantly spin. But because we didn't do that, because we didn't do the out of bounds wall crawl to activate the wave beam door to load that room, we actually can't do it. So, we have to do the Sheegoth fight, which is fine, because it's a good way to learn it. As long as those boxes in the corner do not get destroyed. That's the important part.
Not bad.
Oh my God. J-Moji is raiding the stream with 59 people. What the heck, Jay? You guys just caught us in the middle of practicing some speedrun stuff. We're learning some fun little speedrun tricks for Metroid Prime. Apologies if the camera's a little off sync. It does that from time to time. Alright, so gotta hit this door. I gotta make sure I'm not too far away from the door so it resets, and I have to go this way. If that door resets, I'm in trouble. If that door resets, I do have to do a hard reset, so now we gotta get stuck in this corner again. Is that good? Do we have infinite speed? That is the question. I am learning speedruns, yes, indeed. I am learning a little bit of Metroid Prime speedrunning. Also, HoboCat, thank you for the follow. This is the wrong spot because the morph ball is not changing position. We have to slightly adjust. This is difficult. This stuff is very difficult to do, but once you get it done, it's pretty good. All right, I think we are in a good spot for infinite speed. So let's see if we can, if we'll get it here. See if we're gonna get it. The morph ball is slightly changing position, so that's good, but I am not slowing down at the moment. So I'll have to give it another 20 seconds or so, and we'll see. I have to sit here literally in this corner, get stuck for infinite speed, and then if I screw it up, I have to reset. Which is a little unfortunate, but we should be okay with that. There are 74 people watching the stream right now. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Ooh. Is that maybe? No. Okay. Alright. Does take a while to reset in here, so it does... definitely a lot of patience for some speedrunning. You need a lot of patience. Let's try there. Where's that camera set up? I think I'm still too far back on the crate. I need to move a little further high. I need to move a little more up. Because I should be slowing down, but I'm not at the moment. Okay, let's try it again. 2 steps over. Really tricky to do. That looks good. That looks really good. Hopefully, the morph ball starts slowing down. If it doesn't, I do have to unmorph and retry. Because once well, I gotta get the slow down or else it's not gonna work. Alright, so it's definitely up right here. Very patient. Gotta be very patient doing tricks like this. Learning speedrunning is not an easy task, folks. It is not an easy task. You gotta put a lot of time and effort into it. We've actually made a lot of progress today with how we've done speedrunning. We got our Artifact of the Wild skip earlier. Toxic Kid, I think I'm gonna head off to babysit because I have to babysit in the morning. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Alright, Toxic, you have a good night, alright? Alright, we'll see you tomorrow on the Discord as well. Alright, let's see if we can line this up. Right there. Step over. Looks good so far, but we won't know until... If we get the morph ball starting to slow down, that's when it's really key for the speed run. It's actually a pretty insane trick once you get it working properly. It's definitely one of the harder tricks to do. Infinite speed and out of bounds walking is definitely really hard to do because we have to go back. The next thing we have to do after this is we actually have to go back to... night. Toasted Spirit night, everyone. Sleep before the sun rises. Yes! Sleep before the sun rises. I usually don't get too much of that. Unfortunately, still wrong spot. Okay. Step over. Too much. Come on, give me... Let me see it. Let me see infinite speed. That looks good. That looks good. Alright, I gotta hold here. I gotta hold it here for 60 seconds. Hopefully, we get infinite speed. This trick is a pain in the butt to do because there's only 2 spots you can actually do it. You get stuck behind these crates and do it, or you get stuck in another spot and do it. And getting stuck behind the crates is definitely the harder option of the 2. We still do not quite have it. Keep it right there. You have to hold the stick so specifically to get this to work. Alright, wrong spot still. It took me probably about 5-10 minutes to get the spot I wanted to stand at perfectly. Okay, so we definitely have to hold. Okay, left isn't doing anything. Down right is working. And so is upright. Okay, interesting. Alright. That ball needs to stop. Come on. This looks really good. I still don't believe you have to sit here for a literal 50 seconds and just wait for this to happen. Like, that's the hard part. That's the annoying part, is waiting for 50 seconds for it to actually happen. Any second now. If it works. Oh, we're moving again. Alright, let's go back to down right. Nope, alright. Reset. It's okay. I remember the other practicing speedrun stream with the nightmare bomb hopping section. Yeah, the bomb hopping. Oh, God, that was... That's yeah, I remember that, Frogman. That was brutal. Alright. Yeah, this trick isn't too bad. It's a lot of patience with this trick. So, essentially the way this trick works is the morph ball gets stuck between these 2 points of collision. I'm actually technically stuck between the wall and the crate right now. And what it's supposed to do is the morph ball is supposed to slow down and flicker. What it's doing is it's actually building up speed. Eventually, the speed gets so high the game can't handle it, and the outer shell of the morph ball removes, allowing me for infinite speed. Unfortunately, if I unmorph during infinite speed, crazy things happen. And we get this one horrible effect called light show, which hopefully we don't have to suffer and sit through. Oh, I thought we had it for a second. Not quite. Nope, okay. There's a very specific lineup, so I have to always look at this corner of the room. We had to remind you to take off your headset. Oh, yeah. So I got through that. I got through that. Yeah, that was the one thing I did get through, the bomb hopping section. Very difficult to do, but hopefully we can get infinite speed working here. But we did get through that, or actually, we actually did the Artifact of the Wild skip earlier today, actually, Frogman. We were there for that. This looks really good, but if the morph ball doesn't slow down, it's not going to be good. So we'll see. may have to move the stick in a different direction to build up speed as well. There's only like, you have to hold it so specifically for a full minute. This looks pretty good, but I don't see it slowing down. I had to leave that stream because I was tired. Fair enough. Yeah, we're probably going to wrap it up once we get this infinite speed trick working this time. Because the last time I failed miserably. And I missed the bomb jump back to the door. Which, that was a little embarrassing, not going to lie. I still see pixels moving on the right side of the ball, so I don't think we have it here. I need to get a little bit lower with infinite speed. But I'm going to hold here for a little bit and see what happens, because it might still do it. There it is. We got it. Alright, we're good. Got it! Let's go! Oh god, light show! Remember how I warned all of you about light show? Yeah, that was light show. Light show is very bad. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, we're good. What just happened with the Chozo? So, essentially, if you boost in infinite speed, what ends up happening is the game is assuming you're running into every item in the room at the exact same time. The only item that's actually in that room is the Chozo artifact. So it's what it's telling the game is that I picked up the Chozo artifact. That's why this trick is so... It's so broken. It's so good. There is another spot I will have to do infinite speed, and the only way I can fix it is if I go into a thing. Hey, look, light show! Let's go, dude. We've hit almost every single trick we've done tonight. A couple of them needed a few resets, but that wasn't too bad. All right, so I think our next route we're going to. Pretty sure we're going to Ice Beam before Flagra, after Flagra. So IBBFAF. Fun little trick. Ice Beam before Flagra, after Flagra. Now the only way infinite speed resets is by hitting a load trigger. Or a cutscene trigger. Yes, that's what happens when I unmorph. It's called Light Show. It's great! It sucks! Samus, stop doing drugs. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea for Samus to stop doing drugs here. So I need to look at the next plan and the route, because I think we're actually pick up another Chozo artifact in this room before we leave, if I'm not mistaken. We should pick up, I think it's artifact of, it's not the warrior, it's artifact of the, crap. I actually completely forget what the artifact is. Not gonna lie. So let's look at Justin DM's speedrun that he did at SGDQ here. And let's find out what he does. So we're past that. We got infinite speed. He got his artifacts. He's back in Magmore Caverns at 26 minutes. think he's going back to I think he's going back to Chozo, though. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he goes back to Chozo here. You also kill everything that is vulnerable to Boost Ball. That is also very true. You do kill everything that is vulnerable to Boost Ball. See, Oshawa knows what they're talking about over here. Oh, see, this is why. This is why I look at speedrunners. This is why. That's why you look and you watch and you pay attention to speedrunners. You pay attention to what they're saying. And you do that. I forget where we're going now. I think we should be getting Ice Beam now. That should be our thing. I just want to make sure that's where we're going. Because if we're not getting Ice Beam, then I don't know what we're doing. So, there's that. Alright, he goes... Is this the first route that he takes? Yeah, so he goes into Fendrana. Yeah, he picks this up. Okay, yeah, so he goes in... This is when he goes into Fendrana. The one thing I need to work on is out of bounds crawling. That's definitely something we're gonna do with Ice Beam before Flagra, after Flagra. So there's that. Because I look at Justin DM's speedrun, and he activates the load trigger for the Sheegoth room or the Wave Beam room out of bounds, and that's when he does infinite speed in that corner. I think he's just making his way back out. The looks of it. Nice, I'm on fire. I like being on fire. Being on fire is nice, like 20 times in the year. I didn't hit Z! Well, the game is gonna make me hit Z anyway. That's hot. That's hot. It's really hot. Frogman! Thank you for the follow. This is not the room I was supposed to go in. This is not... Pretty sure this was not the room I was supposed to go in. Oh, actually. I'm pretty sure it is the room. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. I'm always wrong. I like being wrong. That way I can learn. You don't hear, I'll tell you what, you won't hear a lot of people saying, I like being wrong. But the only reason I like being wrong is so I can learn from my mistakes. Oh, that's right, I can't get over here because it's power. Pretty sure it's like... It is an invisible platform, so I did go the wrong way. Yes, I did. I went the wrong way. What's going on, David? What's up, man? I gotta remember the camera's over here. I gotta get the Talon overworld. Yeah, it hurt. Didn't hurt that bad, but you know, it hurt. When you walk into the exploding things. I love the speed missile. It's so good. It's so fun to do. This is the door I needed to go in. Okay, if I die here, this would be a tragedy, so let's not do that. Because then I'd have to do infinite speed again, and I don't want to do infinite speed again! You, on the other hand, are going to be a problem, so I'm just going to constantly missile you until you die. Because I don't have enough health to deal with you. Yeah, so if you hold the C-stick up, Chris, and you just spam the missile button, you fire missiles way faster because it's like a beam change almost. Constantly happening. This is not the room I was supposed to go in, and I completely... Oh, twin fires. Twin fires. Alright, no, we gotta go back up to Talon. No, Bob deserves to die. I had 20 health, alright? Technically, I had 57 health, but, you know, there's that. Why are you trying? Has joined the CGA. That name is too perfect. That name is just, it's so perfect. It's so perfect. I'm laughing. Hey, there's a gamer. Right there. There's another gamer over here, too. I need some health. Just give me health. I want health. Actually, isn't there... Yeah. I was gonna say, isn't there... If I remember there being a missile expansion under here. There is. Why are you trying? Well, why am I trying to learn the speed run? I don't know. It's fun. I like the challenge. Took it upon myself to do it, too. That's the best part. At least Jeff will live for now. Yeah, no. No one gets to live. You know, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. They're all dead. Give me my health back. I feel safe now. Okay? Feel a lot better now with the amount of health I now have. At least Jeff will live for now. Yes, he lives. For now. But only just... Jeff only lives because I let him live. Wow. It's bumped off the platform by the gamer. Of all the things in the world I got bumped off the platform by, the gamer. Of all the things. Alright, well, what time is it right now? Let's see. Alright, it's 12:21. We've did... Well, what trick? We've done so many of the tricks today. I think for today, we're gonna wrap up the stream here. So we're gonna take a quick... Well, we're gonna take a quick safety save. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, so I think it's a good time to wrap up, of course. How did you live? I want to know how you lived. Okay, he's dead. No one cares about Joe and the Space Pirates. You're right, we don't. I only care about defeating Metroid Prime at the end of this. But I want to thank everybody at the stream tonight. I want to thank everybody who came out for the raid from J-Moji. Thank all the people who came out to support me. And learning some of the speedrunning tricks. And, you know, seeing that we actually did some of the speedrunning tricks earlier in the stream. But yeah, I do want to wrap it up with a 3-hour stream, guys. So thank you guys for all tuning in tonight. And I will definitely be doing some more Metroid Prime speedrunning practice, whether it's going to be learning just a route here on Twitch or if I'm going to do it on YouTube. It's going to be either or. But thank you guys for coming out. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the link for that in just a moment. Well, technically, it's my name is pretty pretty unique, I guess, throughout all the websites. But hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Thank you guys for all the follows, donations, bits, subs. I know we didn't get any subs this stream, but thank you guys for all of it anyways. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Until then, this is CAJ Man 777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.